Hi, this is Chippy Neko.
I'm the completionist.
The completionist, yes, and this is the point that our relationship has gotten to now. We're doing unboxing, long distance style. It's like going for 1:30 a.m. here, and what time is it now in Alberta?
It's 10 to 10.
10 to 10, yeah. Anyway, I'm on my third cupcake of the day, and what do you have there to unbox?
Well, it's not necessarily for me. I think it's more for you.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're starting to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And you have to live up to the reputation of Miss Kaiba.
Oh, I already am. Look how sexy he is. Oh. You got some competition, Derek. He's legal. He's legal, so I can crush him. He's totally legal.
Yeah, I don't hold a candle, to Eric Stewart and, his very manly voice.
No, I like his Japanese voice better.
Okay.
I mean, they're both confident, they're both jerks, but I don't know, he just sounds better in Japanese. I barely watched the English one anyway. So, like, when it comes to card names, character names, I always use the more accurate form, so it's like Junochi, Anzu, Honda, like that crowd, but... Okay, so how many boxes did you splurge on?
Well, it wasn't necessarily me. It was more you, because I know you've been after these. So there was a total of 4 at Walmart. So I ended up getting 2 for you.
2. Yeah, they must be on sale because on Amazon, even the Walmart website, they're like 40 plus bucks, and you got them for like 29 or 28 or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, okay, so, I don't know, I mean, I don't recall seeing them here. Maybe the fan base isn't that big in Alberta, I don't know. We're still doing decent here.
Yeah. So, why did you want these boxes so bad? Why didn't you tell your audience?
I want Ash Blossom. Enjoy spring.
And is that the only thing you want, or is there anything else in this?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of reprints of cards from the past that are in ultra rare and secret rare form, which is pretty cool. I mean, I like to get the secret rare version of Raigeki.
Okay.
I mean, that would look pretty.
All right. Well, I'm just getting ready to open the first Legacy Collection. Now, each Legacy Collection comes with these mandatory 5 cards.
They do, yes. So, yeah. So what? So you can. I'm sure most people know what they are, but you can take a look at them.
So we have the Goddess of Sweet Revenge. I don't know how the Glimmer is going to look, but...
Not that great, but I mean, I'm sure most people know what they are. But it's your first time seeing them, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And we have your favorite, the King of D with his triple guitar, blue eyes guitar.
I got 3 of those, but it could be handy. I mean, I got a Leisure Dragon deck, but my Pro deck is not going to require those. They might be handy, though, depending if I do the Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon deck, which I'm highly interested in now, because that card... I mean, I've done research. Some people aren't keen on it, but I mean, if you do it right, I mean, that card... I've seen some replays, and when that card pops out, people are like, holy shit. Like, it just breaks the game.
Okay, and we have Destruction Dragon.
Okay, you're opening the first deck now? The first pack?
Yeah, I'm just going through these 5 really quickly.
Okay, so and the third one?
The Dragon Revival Rhapsody, I know that's made a place in your deck.
Yes, that is going in. That actually is going to go back and forth between my Leisure and my Pro deck. And, if I have extras, might make for some good...
And we have the Loop of Destruction.
Yeah.
So those are the 5 mandatory cards that come in these sets anyway.
Yeah. Well, at least I know how 2 Rhapsodies. The only thing is, I actually got 3 coming in the mail, but they were cheap anyway.
Yeah.
So I didn't think that was going to come across.
These are the key packs.
Yeah, there's 3 of them in each box. So go ahead, open up. Open.
Alright, let's have a look. Do you want me to show each card at a time, or just go through them really quickly?
Just show them to me one at a time, or you can just... I don't know.
Well, it's got to be a surprise for me, so...
They're all...
We have Lullaby of Obedience.
Okay.
We have the Melody of Awakening Dragon.
I already got... I think I got two. A third one is okay. I mean, they're going to be useful, too, for the Chaos Max Dragon deck.
We have the ever-popular and standard Mirror Force.
That's so good. We don't have many of those. And that card's never used anymore, but it's a very good defensive deck, especially if, you know, if you get the buys in time. Just don't overpower your deck with defense, because you need a lot of draw power.
We have Rider of the Stormwind.
Okay.
It's a Dragon Tuner, so...
Yeah. I already got plenty of those, though, like especially the stones.
We have an alternative version of the XYZ Dragon Cannon.
That's cool. I don't use fusions. I only got one fusion in my pro deck so far, because you never know. Yeah, the Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. That's what I have.
It's an interesting little dragon. I can see this being in your casual deck. We have the Tiger Dragon.
Tiger Dragon's a kitty and a dragon. I haven't seen him. What's the attack and defense on him?
He's a 6-star, 2400 attack, 1800 defense, but when this card is tribute summoned by tributing a dragon monster, you can target up to 2 set cards in your opponent's spell and trap zone, destroy those targets.
It's cool, but I don't really need it though. Not with the Dragon Spirit of White. That basically takes care of that.
We have something called the Dragoonity Ducks.
Alright. Next one.
Okay, we have Spell Reproduction.
Spell Reproduction, okay. That's fine.
Now here's an old school classic. Anti-Regeki.
That takes me back.
And finally, we have Dragonic Tactics.
Dragonic Tactics, okay. Cool, but I don't really have a use for it though.
Do you know what it does?
I forget. I've been reading a lot of cards lately because I got a lot of catching up to do.
Dragonic Tactics is tribute 2 dragon monsters, special summon 1 level 8 dragon monster from your deck.
Yeah, no, it's not worth it. I can see it being useful back in the day. Okay, what's in this one?
Second pack. We have the Beacon of White.
Again, I know that card. I can't forget what it does. So much to relearn.
Well, this is a very shiny version of a good old Kaiba card, the Enemy Controller.
Enemy Controller. It's just that some people still use that card. I came across it at my last tournament.
We have the useless Z Metal Tank.
But it's shiny. It counts for something.
We have the very old school Thunder Dragon.
I want 3 of those actually, so that's a bonus. I want 3 of those for my old school Exodia deck.
Here we go.
What? I already got one of those. Wait, is that the Twin Burst? Yeah, that's the one. Where's mine? Ah, now they're friends! Woo! But again, it was cheap. Like I think it was like $2 for this one. You know, that's the benefit of getting back into the game. A lot of these supposedly rare cards are really cheap.
Here's the Mausoleum of White.
Yeah, the most expensive one I've gotten so far was the Blue Eyes Alternative Dragons, and I'm still waiting on 2 of them from Buddy, like in Ontario. And his was the first cards I purchased almost a month ago now, and I'm still waiting on them. He said they're sent, so
Here's your ever so classy Kaiba man.
Kaiba man.
Here is a very old school card that Kaiba loves to play in his show all the time. Good old classic Soul Exchange.
Soul Exchange. And that's still a useful card, especially in Duel Links. That card has saved me numerous times.
Another old school card, we have Diffusion.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of old school cards in these packs. They just make them prettier.
Okay. And this is a new one, Sea Crush Wyvern.
Sea Crush Wyvern, okay.
Well, you got a twin burst, so that's not so bad. Alright, third pack. Still no Ash Blossom.
Ash Blossom, no.
Alright. We have a more shiny version of the Loop of Destruction.
Oh, the secret rare version.
Yep. Well, it's a more shinier version of this, but something you can't use, but nice to have, your Dragon Master Knight.
Ah, we do. I still got the original one, the secret rare. I think it was a secret rare. I still got that one.
Maybe a secret rare, or I thought it was a Shonen Jump card, or I have no idea.
I don't quite remember. And the rats are drinking water there now. That's all I can hear in the background is them sipping water. You rats. As soon as I says that, they look over at me.
This is a very nasty little card. I don't know if you heard Fiendish Chain.
Ooh, yes, I read about that one.
So you have a Fiendish Chain. That's good against all those guys with their effect monsters. And the continuous trap.
Yeah, but not many traps are used that much. Like I said, I have a couple of traps, but they're purely for defensive purposes.
Cloning?
Which one?
Cloning.
Cloning, okay.
Another Mirror Force.
Another Mirror Force. Can't go wrong with Mirror Force. Can't go wrong with it. Nothing wrong with a few of them.
This might be nasty. The Full Force Virus.
Oh yeah, the virus cards. They're starting to make a bit of a comeback, I think.
Here's an interesting one. I think you've been looking for this.
What?
This is your Mirror Force Dragon.
Mirror Force? Not really. That's not on my radar.
I thought you were looking for all the different Force Dragons.
No, the Mirror Force series of traps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's Mirror Force, and there's, there's a whole series of them.
Here you go. Now you can make a Kaiba deck.
What?
Traditional one. Here is your deck Devastation Virus.
I have no idea. I have no idea what the status of that is, if it's limited or not. A lot of cards that come out of the ban list I'm shocked about, like Raigeki. Like, still have to have Raigeki now.
Very useless white hole.
White hole. It's a it's a white hole.
Here's something you can use. You like this card. Trade in.
I already got 3 of those. It's the same version too. If you look at the code at the bottom, it's the same. But still, though, that's an essential card. Like, not just for dragons, like anything that has high-powered monsters in it. So yeah, like that's a staple if you're doing a dragon deck, a Blue Eyes deck, like anything, like any kind of beatdown deck.
Okay. Alright, well that's your first box. Are you happy with anything you got out of it?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty happy. And if anything, it might get some trade value.
And you got a couple of extra Mirror Forces.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. I mean, even for leisure decks, I consider them to be a staple for a leisure deck. Yeah, because the one I got in this one is still the old school version from Metal Raiders.
Alright, so the next box, the first pack, Old school card, you don't use it anymore, but you have your first Stream of Destruction.
Yeah, is that a secret rare version?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to get ultra rare. I wouldn't mind getting a shiny version of 1-for-1.
You have another Beacon of White.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't the Deck Devastation virus. This is the big virus card. The Crush card virus.
Yes, the Crush card, yep. He liked his viruses.
Okay, you have a Dragoonity Legionnaire. That's new. No, you got the second part. You have the X-Head Cannon.
Oh, I get the whole set?
No, you're missing the Wide Dragon Head now. Okay, that's interesting. We'll have the Doom Virus Dragon.
Doom Virus. Oh, I know what that's based on in the anime. I think where he used his legendary dragon to fuse with one of Pegasus' monsters, or the god that came after Pegasus, with disguised as Pegasus.
Okay. Alright, well, you have now an ultra rare version of Rebecca.
Oh, it's pretty! Well, I already have an ultra, well, oh yeah, that's right, it was originally super rare, but ultra rare is still pretty. I'll definitely put it in my pro deck. The secret rare version would be really nice though, but that's, you know, can't always have all the bling.
Here's a card that Ishtar used up against him, the Virus Cannon.
Virus Cannon.
You have another Defusion.
Cool.
Here you go.
What?
Priestess of the Eyes of Blue.
I don't have that. I mean, it may come in handy. I mean, I already got 3 Sages, and I got 2 Maidens. Priestess, might go for the Leisure deck. I don't think there would be room for that in my Pro deck. I mean, I got 1 Maiden in my Pro deck, but odds are she'll probably end up coming out.
Okay. Can the Priestess be useful?
It can be. Like, I need to... Again, it all depends on what I'm trying to do with the deck. I mean, I've been able to pull the Maiden out numerous times, and every time I pulled her out, people were like, "Oh shit!" Like they knew where I was going with it, right? So it's obvious that not many people use her anymore.
All right, second pack.
Second pack.
Oh,
Super pretty.
Yeah.
Enemy controller.
You have another Dragon Master Knight.
I wonder if anyone's ever went that far to summon that.
Another new virus, the Enemy Eradicator virus.
Yeah, people like the viral decks.
Alright, here's an ultra rare version of a typical Kaiba card. I don't think he's ever had an ultra rare version. We got the Genie up in ramp.
Yes, like even the common ones I've released. Yeah, the Genie. I remember it was back then, back in the day, like everyone wanted that Genie just because, he's level 4, 1800.
You have Fang of Critias, which I think is a big card that you need for some of those fusion monsters.
That's one of the legendary dragons, I believe.
You have another VW Tiger Catapult. Sorry, not another, it's just another piece. You have another Spell Reproduction. Okay, this is a standard Kaiba card in an ultra rare format. One of his popular first choice cards. You have a Horse Raider.
Ah, yes. Anything good?
It's something new. I don't know if you'll be able to put it to good use. You have the Dark Armed Dragon.
Dark Armed Dragon. I don't think I will. It's...
You have an ultra rare fancy card. I have no idea what this is.
Can you read it to me?
It is number S39, Utopia the Lightning.
Okay, no, not on my radar, but it's an XC monster.
Oh, okay.
They're a little more complicated. I mean, I can't call it complicated to summon, but it's kind of like a step above Synchro Monsters.
Okay.
There's some pretty devastating ones out there. Like the main ones I'm after is known as the Galaxy package, but it's the Galaxy Eyes Dragons. Some of them are broken.
Right, this is the last pack and no Ash Blossom yet.
Come on, Ash Blossom. I already had the next best thing, but I mean, you know, Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, but you know, they're pretty cute.
You have the secret rare version of polymerization.
Too bad I don't need it. Well, actually, no, it's a good thing I don't need it. Or my one fusion that I don't know if I'll use, but it's can't hurt to have it in my extra deck.
Well, this might be useful in your water deck. You have a secret rare version of Terraforming.
Oh, that might go into, you never know, that could end up in my leisure deck, because I have the card Dragon Ravine. That's a field card.
You have another Crush Card Virus.
All the viruses. Getting viral.
With this one, you have the Protector with Ivy. Okay, we have the Tyrant Burst Dragon.
The Tyrant Burst Dragon. Okay. What is next?
Just the V-Tiger Jet.
Huh.
Okay, and you have another Tiger Dragon.
Tiger Dragon.
Okay. Ultra rare version of an old card. Exile of the Wicked.
Oh yeah, I remember those. Don't remember many people playing them though.
This is new. Neutron Blast.
Oh, you gotta hold up. Yeah. Neutron Blast. Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be broken, but if you can find a way to use it.
All depends.
Target one fusion summon Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon you control. This turn, it can make a second and third attack during each battle phase. Also, when it attacks, your opponent's cards and effects cannot be activated until the end of the damage step.
Yeah. But again, who plays the card anymore, right?
Final one.
What is it? What is it?
No, something you already got. Deep Crush Wyvern.
No Ash Blossom. Oh. Ah.
Well, there's really two more boxes down there. I can I can pick one up again tomorrow.
No, I'm probably better off just buying the individual cards. It'd be the same price. But, I mean, like I said, I already have a good alternative to it. So, I mean, I'm in no real rush to get Ash Blossoms, although I'm pretty sure it'll probably get more expensive as time goes on. And I'm not surprised that's not on the ban list. At least, like, I don't know, the next updated list, it could be updated. But the new set is coming out at the end of this month, and there are 3 cards I'd like to get for if I do build a deck around the Chaos Max Dragon.
Are they all secret rares, ultra rares, commons? Rares?
I'm not sure. They won't. I mean, in Japan, I think there may be like super rares or just plain rare. I think it's hard to tell. So. Oh well, the quest for Ash Blossom continues. Now, yeah, I'll at least bring one of the boxes home. I'll probably be able to make use of it to put any extra cards I have. I don't know, maybe fit my box in it because the tins are too small for this.
Personally, I think what would be fun for you one of those days, if you ever decide to do it, is that you should go back to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Show and you should find every card that Kaiba has ever played in his deck and make a true Kaiba deck.
I'm sure people have done that. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, it is going close to 2 a.m. where I am. So, oh, someone here wants to say hello before we take off. Hi. Hi, Stan. Oh my. Okay, he wants a hug, apparently. Oh, okay, hi Stan. Anyway, Mommy's gotta get going to bed. Anyway, this is Chippy Neko saying good night. Stanley saying good night.
Yay, my Stanley. Alright, nighty night, my Stan.
So anyway, this is Chippy Neko and the Completionist saying thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.
Bye.